Hello and welcome back to another episode of Wrestling with Laughter. Today I have an exciting one for us. We're going to talk about the best WrestleMania in history, WrestleMania 27. Aww. Now, starting this off, we are starting with the very first match on the card that was televised, at least. I don't know if they had dark matches before, but it was Edge versus Alberto Del Rio for the World Heavyweight Championship. Now, Alberto Del Rio was your 2011 Royal Rumble winner. And what a heck of a winner, right? He was the best Royal Rumble winner. And in my opinion, I would have rather seen Santino Marella win the Royal Rumble, but as you can tell, I wasn't a big fan of Alberto Del Rio back then. But anyways, getting into the match, it was a match. It was an okay match. You had Rodriguez and Brodus Clay. Golly, I about couldn't say that. Brodus Clay interfere in the match. And Edge is trying to hold his own. He's fighting off an injury, which we didn't know at the time that this would be Edge's last match all the way up till the Royal Rumble 2020. But anyways, he's holding his own, and they start to get the best of him, and here out comes Christian to help Edge, and Edge retains his World Heavyweight Championship. Again, it was a match. Again, I wasn't a big fan of Alberto Del Rio, but I was a fan of Edge, and this was his last match for for 9 years. So I remember it because of that, and we're going to go ahead and move on to our next match, which was actually a decent match. It was Cody Rhodes, I believe undashing Cody Rhodes at that, versus Rey Mysterio. They had Cody Rhodes. He pretty much dominated the match, and then Rey Mysterio started to get over, and he took Rhodes' face mask off and delivered headbutts and all that. And then we got Rhodes knock out Mysterio with a knee brace and execute the Crossroads for the win. So Cody Rhodes won that match. Should have been a kind of a passing of the torch moment, but maybe in your eyes it was, because we ended up getting Stardust after this. So depends on how you look at Stardust, what you thought of that match. But moving on to the next match, and probably the best match on the card. It was Kane, The Big Show, and Santino Marella and Kofi Kingston versus The Core, Wade Barrett, Ezekiel Jackson, Heath Slater, and Justin Gabriel in an 8-man tag team match. The match lasted a whole whopping 2 minutes. Crazy, I know. Ending with Slater receiving a Cobra from Santino and a WMD from Big Show, and then Big Show then pinned Slater to win. I don't know. I think the WMD was overkill, in my opinion. The Cobra, who kicks out of the Cobra except for Daniel Bryan? Daniel Bryan's the only one to kick out of the Cobra, I'm pretty sure, at that point in time. So, but either way, 2-minute match. Kane, Big Show, Santino Marella, and Kofi Kingston beat the Core. What else is there to say with that? And then in our next match, we got Randy Orton. He faced CM Punk, which at the time was the with the new Nexus, and the new Nexus was banned from ringside. And Punk spent most of his match focusing on Orton's knee, and Punk spent most of the match focusing on Orton's injured knee until Orton gained control later in the match. Orton then attempted a Punk kick, but his injured knee stopped him. Punk attempted the GTS, but Orton went for an RKO. Punk dodged and went for a springboard clothesline, but Orton delivered an RKO for the win. This was actually a really good match, in my opinion. I enjoyed this match. I loved how they used the knee as the story, as him trying to deliver the punt kick to CM Punk, and Orton just couldn't deliver it because his knee was too jacked up. I love that. I love the story behind that. And probably one or two of the matches that are actually, well, I say two, one or three of the matches on this card that were actually good. And we're going to move on to the next match, which is not one of those matches, unless you're me, and I think it's a match of the century, to be honest with you. It is Michael Cole with Jack Swagger going one-on-one with Jerry Lawler, with Stone Cold Steve Austin as a special guest referee. I tell you what, there is no better match. I don't know how you get any better than that. This is like Rock and Austin, this Cena and Rock, Cena and Orton, Orton and Triple H and Shawn Michaels, Undertaker and Shawn Michaels. I mean, it keeps up with all of them. I could keep going and going. But this match was an absolute slobber knocker, as Jim Ross would call it at the time. The match began with Lawler trying to get Cole out of his coal mine. That you remember the little box he had when he was a heel, and he was a small glass box that Cole would announce from. After some time, he did so and started attacking him. Cole managed to counter and had the upper hand on Lawler. Lawler is a professional wrestler. He was trained to do this. I'm pretty sure Michael Cole wasn't, but let's just say Michael Cole got the upper hand on him. He got the upper hand on him for most of the match. Swagger tried to help Cole by throwing in the towel when Lawler began to take control, but was denied and received a Stone Cold Stunner for his troubles. Thank you, Swagger. Lawler then forced Cole to submit with the ankle lock while Austin mocked him. After the match, Austin shared a beer with Lawler and stunned Booker T, who came to celebrate with Lawler. That right there alone is a 5-star classic. I don't care what you say, it's a 5-star classic, but we had to make it even better. We couldn't just let that ride off into the sunset. Oh, no. We had to make it even better. Because after Lawler had seamlessly won the match, the anonymous Raw general manager reversed the decision in an email because Austin was a biased referee, making Cole the winner by disqualification. Stone Cold then proceeded to stun Matthews, which was reading the email at the time. In Retribution, Lawler then replaced Matthews and Booker T as the color commentator for the rest of the night, with Jim Ross doing the play-by-play. Holy dear God. That wasn't even their best 5-star match. I mean, they had one where I'm pretty sure Cole sucked on Lawler's feet. That's WWE. I don't know where else you would find a grown man sucking another grown man's toe besides WWE. Anyways, going on, in the next match we had The Undertaker faced Triple H in a no-holds-barred match. Now, this is one of the good matches on there. Obviously, if you couldn't tell, I was being sarcastic about the Jim Michael Cole and Jerry Lawler match. This match was actually a great match. This was WrestleMania 27, so this was the first of the two matches against them. Triple H entered with a Metallica entrance theme, wearing a mask and suit, then removed it for his normal entrance theme. The Undertaker entered to Ain't No Grave by Johnny Cash wearing a hat and suit, although this was replaced with his original music on the WWE network. But overall, good entrances right there. The match became with The Undertaker and Triple H brawling outside of the ring, destroying Michael Cole's coal mine in the process. Thank God we finally destroyed that stupid thing. Anyways, Triple H delivered a spine buster to The Undertaker through the table, the broadcast table. The match went back and forth as The Undertaker delivered a choke slam and a last ride, but Triple H kicked out of both. After Triple H performed a pedigree for a near fall, The Undertaker then performed a tombstone for a near fall. Triple H then hit The Undertaker with a chair to the head and delivered a DDT on the chair. After more back and forth action, Triple H executed a second pedigree for another near fall. Triple H immediately delivered a third pedigree for a near fall. I know it seems like I'm reading a book, but I am not. I am going over the match notes because I couldn't bear to try to watch this back again. I had recently watched this, so I didn't want to really watch it back again. So I was going over the highlight notes of each match. And if you want me to watch it back, please let me know in the comments, and I will watch it back again if you guys want me to. But as we're going on, after many steel chair shots and telling Undertaker to stay down, dead man, Triple H executed the Undertaker's tombstone pile driver for a near fall. Maybe I was wrong with the whole John Cena thing. Maybe the Undertaker matches later on in his streak with Shawn Michaels and Triple H is where the finisher fest come into play. I could be wrong. But anyways, Triple H then grabbed a sledgehammer, but the Undertaker applied Hell's Gate on Triple H. Eventually, Triple H submitted, meaning the Undertaker's WrestleMania streak continued to 19-0. Yeah, 19-0. He owed it to Vince McMahon. And as we see later on, when he loses it to Brock Lesnar, we could get into that too. It was reported that Vince McMahon hated the way this match ended because Triple H walked out and the Undertaker had to be carried out. They done that to set him up for the next year, which was very smart, and to make Triple H look very strong. And I really enjoyed it. Not my favorite. The Hell in a Cell the next year was my favorite out of their two matches. Well, they had three. They had one at WrestleMania 17, I believe. But that was the WrestleMania 28 Triple H match was my favorite out of the Triple H and Undertaker matches. Obviously, WrestleMania 25 with Shawn Michaels is probably my absolute favorite Undertaker streak match. But if you guys would like to see a video like that, please leave me a comment telling me, and I will get to that. But just when you think it's going to be the main event, we had a six-person mixed tag team match, which saw John Morrison, Trish Stratus, and Snooki from the Jersey Shore competing against a team consisting of Dolph Ziggler and Lay Cool, which was Michelle McCool and Layla. The match lasted just a few minutes, with the ending coming when Morrison delivered Starship Pain on the outside of the ring to Ziggler, and Snooki performed a cartwheel splash on McCool to get the win for her team. Now, I know it's a celebrity coming in, so we couldn't really get her to do something really fantastic as far as moves go, but yeah, they really didn't care about the women back in. I mean, having Snooki come in for one match and beat Michelle McCool, which was women's champion, a Divas champion, um, and just an all around uh, great talent. I tell you, she's another one that would have benefited of being in today's era of women's professional wrestling. Michelle McCool definitely would have benefited, and so would Layla. Actually, so would Layla. She was really good too. But moving on, we are finally to our main event, the best WrestleMania main event ever made, which it's like we've never seen this match before. The Miz versus John Cena for the WWE Championship. John Cena obviously won the Elimination Chamber and qualified to face for the WWE Championship. I don't know. Now that I'm looking back at it now, I don't know. There wasn't not one title change. The world champion stayed the same and the WWE champion stayed the same. I'm shocked that they didn't give Cena the win here. But in the last match, The Miz, accompanied by Alex Riley, we can't forget about Alex Riley. I reckon him and John Cena kind of hated each other. Maybe that's why he's not around anymore. I don't know. I don't know for sure. I'm not an insider, but that's what I've heard. Anyways, defended the WWE Championship against John Cena. During the match, Cena delivered the 5-knuckle shuffle, which, no, he delivered the "you can't see me," but they're going to leave that part out. I don't know why. That's the best part. Anyways, Cena attempted the attitude adjustment, but The Miz countered, holy crap, with a DDT. There was a lot of back and forth action until The Miz executed the skull-crushing finale, and Cena executed an attitude adjustment on The Miz. Both were near falls. Shocking that a finisher didn't end the match. This match would have been better if they would have just done that. Now, not trying to have flag on the match. Obviously, The Miz got a concussion, which was terrible. And that's why they had to do what they did. But yeah, if they knew then what they know now, they probably should have ended it off of that. I mean, you would have made John Cena look weak for just a second, but I mean, it's John Cena. He would have come back. Both men fought outside of the ring, knocking each other out in the process. Oh, they knocked each other out. That's not exactly true. John Cena knocked The Miz out by spearing him over a barricade and his head hit in the concrete. I don't think John Cena was knocked out, but they were counted out, both of them. The Rock came out to intervene. Good old Rock. Can you smell the bullcrap the Rock was cooking? Anyways, he intervened and pretty much told the anonymous general manager, gave him the what for. But the Rock disregarded the email and restarted the match under no disqualifications, no countouts, no time limits, or stipulations. Cena dragged The Miz back inside the ring to attempt an attitude adjustment. The Rock stalked Cena from behind and performed a rock bottom on him. Golly. If you wasn't a wrestling fan and you read that, you would think I should be banned from YouTube. But he performed a rock bottom on Cena in vengeance for the attitude adjustment from the episode of Raw that aired 6 nights prior. Taking advantage, The Miz then pinned Cena for the win, retaining the WWE Championship, and became only the third heel to win the main event of WrestleMania after the match. The Rock had a stare down with The Miz until The Rock delivered a spine buster and a people's elbow. WrestleMania 27 went off the air with The Rock posing on top of the turnbuckles for the fans. Holy dear God. You would think I just read you a Backlash. not a WrestleMania. Are you kidding me? This was absolutely terrible. Absolutely. I mean, you had your good little snippets in there, like The Undertaker and Triple H. Shockingly, Cody Rhodes and Rey Mysterio was a shockingly good match. And then your Randy Orton and CM Punk. But my goodness, man, they really this was during the terrible times of WWE. The times that would make you a either it would test your fate in WWE at the time. This was not a good time for WWE fans, but it did lead up to next year, which we could go over if you guys wanted to. WrestleMania 28, where we got once in a lifetime, which ended up being twice in a lifetime, and then my opinion, the best Triple H and Undertaker match. Out of all three that they did do. What else did we have on that? I think we had CM Punk and Chris Jericho for the WWE Championship. I think that's where Sheamus beat Daniel Bryan in 8 seconds. I'm pretty sure. If I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. But, yeah. So, we could go over that one if you guys would like a review of that one. I just wanted to give a review of WrestleMania 27 because, I mean, honestly, that's my favorite WrestleMania of all time. If you got rid of every other WrestleMania before that and after. But right here it showed the pre-shows. Had 2 dark matches took place. Sheamus against Daniel Bryan in a lumberjack match for the United States Championship. And then a battle royale that the Great Khali won after at last eliminating Sheamus. Thought he just had a match again. Okay. Well, whatever. That shows why it was on the pre-show as a dark match. But yeah, I went over the matches. But before the match, we did have The Rock come out and make fun of John Cena, which was okay, I guess. Again, I don't know what they were thinking with WrestleMania 27. Now, forgive me if WrestleMania 27 is your favorite WrestleMania. I'm sorry, you must not know television. I don't know. But, yeah, so if you like this, if you enjoyed it, rather, please leave me a like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It just helps me out tremendously. And comment and tell me what you thought of WrestleMania 27 and tell me what you would like to see next. Because I am all ears and I will listen to opinions and interact with everybody that leaves a comment. But again, I greatly appreciate you guys for watching. And I will see you guys in the next one.